Just to your left. You were supposed to kiss me.
Yeah, so that's a dummy, which we only had one take of this, and that's what you see in the movie. So we got lucky. It always works out, though.
There is a famous Alfred Hitchcock analogy about horror movies called the bomb under the table. In his hypothetical, we are shown two people sitting at a table discussing boring everyday life.
By the way, you gotta clock in.
Then a bomb goes off. This is surprise, something that lasts for a few seconds that was unexpected. However, if we are shown the same movie again, the same two people can hear the same conversation, but this time the camera is zoomed out enough that we can see the bomb.
Could she sleep over? By the way, you gotta clock in.
This is suspense. It builds, it's creepy, and I think this is what makes Curry Barker's obsession so damn good.
I mean, the camera can tell the story so many different ways.
Hello, I'm Jack. This is a quick scene it.
Focal length, you know, your depth of field.
And that's Barker talking about his really simple but very specific visual choices.
The aspect ratio that we chose is 3:2, which is basically the same aspect ratio of if you were to pull out your phone and take a picture. We wanted it to feel like we're looking at frames of a person's life. And so when you add the stillness with the center composition with the 3:2, you get that feeling of like these picture frames.
This claustrophobic, boxy 3:2 aspect ratio is important, but we'll get to that soon. If you haven't seen Obsession, it's about a guy called Bear who makes a wish that one of his co-workers, Nikki,
Love me more than anyone in the fucking world.
she does, and things go really bad.
No, don't do that!
And this is probably the most uneasy I've felt watching a movie since Midsummer.
I mean,
But it's not because of the lore or the gore, and there's a lot of gore in this, it's how well Barker and his DP Taylor Clemens use the frame.
And so the conversation with him was like, I want to be very still with the camera. I want to cut as little as possible. Like I want to keep the camera rolling and
Like, going back to this shot, even if you hadn't seen the movie and you had zero context,
Just bring your arms down. Yeah.
you still knew something was coming, right? There's just too much space in the frame, the actress is just off center, and the crop 3:2 aspect ratio means we just can't see what's lurking off screen.
that's something that we kind of are taking away. If everything is a wide shot and then a close-up, you should earn your close-up, maybe. You know, maybe if it's the most emotional part of the entire film, we finally get that close-up.
The frame is teasing us, which is true for the whole movie. Even when a conversation is happening in the foreground, something weird or unsettling will be happening in the background. Or something will move across the frame so quickly that you think you might have missed it, or in a way that feels unnatural.
That's not actually Inde Navarrette, that's Ayana, a dancer who we hired to have those really creepy movements walking across the room.
Or they'll hold on a shot for too long.
Because I thought it was so creepy when she squinted her eyes like that, and I wanted her to do that more.
Or he'll break the fourth wall. Or the lighting will make someone look demonic. Or it'll cut to a creepy plant. Or the clock will change between cuts. Or someone will move just out of frame.
Can you come back to bed?
No.
Or they'll hard cut to something crazy.
No, just make yourself at home.
And yes, I'm aware that the digital clock being wrong was just a continuity error they missed between takes.
And it was a mistake.
But what about the other times we see a clock on Bear's phone? Like this reads 2:54. It can't be AM because he's gotten home from a day shift, but it also can't be PM because it's already pitch black. Intentional or not, it's fucking creepy. I know none of these things I've pointed out are particularly groundbreaking. They're not reinventing the wheel, but that's why I think it's so impressive.
I really wanted to do blocking and like have maybe the camera's still, but the blocking becomes the coverage. What starts as a wide shot has the actor turn, now it's an over the shoulder. Then that person walks closer, now it's a close up. But the camera hasn't cut, but it feels like it's cut because it's such dynamic blocking, right? And that is kind of the Spielberg thing.
I love you too.
Obsession manipulates its audience with a spooky score, great lead performances, a good script, and Curry Barker, who's 26, which is insane, is rightfully being celebrated for writing and directing a fun, original script. But these visuals...
But every single aspect of even composition is a tool that they used to use.
That's why the movie works. That's why it's made $400 million. That's the bomb under the table.
Taylor Clemens, who's my DP and everything, he's a genius. He thinks about story. He comes at it from a perspective that's
so different than a lot of cinematographers that just want to make a beautiful image. He wants to make a beautiful image in the story. Like he thinks,
serve the story.
yeah, I know he's one of the greats, and I can't believe I got lucky enough to find that. What a crazy thing to find.
All right, I've been Jack. This has been Seen It. Thanks very much. Bye.
I wish for $1 billion.